going to hurt you. I'm simply going to guide you through the world of horror. I'm watching my life slip away. I've given up on so many days. It's delicious, isn't it?
Hey, what's up, folks? This is Ed. What we've got going on here, see, I do vlogs all the time, and if this is, you're just looking at the horror vlog, then you probably haven't seen the ones on MySpace, which this will be on there too, and probably Zombie Friends and all those other places where I do tend to post my vlogs. What it is there's a guy made this film, this independent horror film, which some of you have already heard me talk about, called Red Victoria. That's right, it's called Red Victoria. What's it called? Red Victoria. What did he name the film? He named it Red Victoria. He didn't name it anything but Red Victoria. That's right, he named it Red Victoria. Okay, Anthony Brownrigg, son of S.F. Brownrigg, who some of you may know the name from independent horror films such as Don't Look in the Basement, Poor White Trash Part 2. Anthony Brownrigg, who made Red Victoria, is the son of S.F. Brownrigg, who made these independent horror films in the, I guess, 70s, in the 70s. Anyways, he had distribution through one source, and for whatever reason that kind of fell through, and now he's had to go and seek distribution through another company. Well, this other distributor has decided, for whatever reason, that the title Red Victoria, that's right, Red Victoria, doesn't really say horror or comedy to the fans. I'd like to point out a few things to you people at, I think it's Wellgo, USA. Red Victoria screened at Texas Frightmare Weekend, where it won the Audience Award. You know, out of all the films they screened that weekend, and some of them were, well, let's see, for instance, Spiral. Spiral from Anchor Bay. Really good film, starring Joel David Moore, directed by Adam Green of Hatchet fame. And the fans still preferred Red Victoria. Okay? So, Red Victoria won the Audience Choice Award at Texas Frightmare Weekend, which is a Dallas-based horror convention. But for whatever reason, the distributors have decided that the name Writer's Cramp. Writer's Cramp. That doesn't even sound good. Writer's Cramp. Sounds like a chick flick. Okay? Red Victoria, on the other hand, is a dark comedy about a writer named Jim whose agent wants him to write horror. He doesn't want to write horror, and a muse named Victoria. Maybe he should have named the muse Cramp. Then it would make sense, I guess. Anyways, a muse, zombie muse, named Victoria comes along and gets him, basically forces him to begin writing this script. All kinds of things happen. People die, this, that. It's very, very funny, okay? There are a lot of happenstantial red items throughout the film. If you've seen it and watched it, I'm sure you already know what I'm talking about. The hand on the clock is red. The notes that Jim finds from Victoria are red. There's red all through this film. Some of the alcohol that Jim drinks in the movie is red. Red Victoria, okay. If he changes the name to Writer's Cramp, what's going to end up happening is all those happenstantial red items become meaningless. Now, this film, from what I understand, did very, very well through a limited release that they did throughout the Texas area, specifically in Dallas. I know that I attended the premiere myself. I was fortunate enough to do that. And it was a great, great experience. I happen to own a copy of Red Victoria. That's right, Red Victoria. Said it again. So what I'm urging anybody out there who's watching this to do is go to this website, petitiononline.com/redvic08 and sign the petition to keep the name Red Victoria and not Writer's Cramp, okay? There's nothing wrong with the title of this movie. There's no reason to change the title of this movie. The title of this movie is Red Victoria. That's what Anthony Brownrigg named it. The title makes sense to anyone who's seen it. It already has a large following of I have only met one person who saw it and didn't like it, but that's because he didn't get it. He expected it to be something else and it wasn't, and so he was a little disappointed. But hey, you're not going to please everybody. The general majority of the people who have seen this film really, really have enjoyed it. It's got some great music. The music that was playing when I first opened this video was Red Trance, which is the theme of Red Victoria. Notice Red Trance for Red Victoria, not Writer's Trance. It's also got this great little song, which we're going to leave with when I shut this video out, called This Mask I Wear, that was done by Deshae Donahoe. She's an award-winning composer who's done music for a lot of movies and a lot of films. Anthony somehow managed to get her to put this song in there, and it's a great film, a great movie. Go to the website, petitiononline.com/redvic08. Sign it so we can send this in to Wellgo USA to keep the name Red Victoria. It doesn't need to be changed. There's nothing wrong with it. This is Ed. I'm going to play This Mask I Wear. Hopefully Deshae and Tony won't sue me for it because I'm publicizing their work anyways. So I always worry about cease and desist. Anyways, this is Ed. I will talk to you later. This is Deshae Donahoe doing This Mask I Wear. I'll talk to you later.
This mask I wear,
Have fun.
you gave to me one winter night beneath the trees. It's black and blue and shrouds my life.